they learn everything in the school, how you make a training session, but they have to know lots of things about the business and about the motivations, because we are businessmen too, so we have to earn the money, we have to travel, we have to learn new things.
Hey there, it's Jay Kali, aka The Strength Architect, and 7 years ago, I quit my cushy federal job and I risked everything and moved down here to beautiful Cancun, Mexico. And within that time, I've had 3 super successful fitness businesses and I've got to travel the world. Along the way, I've had this awesome opportunity to meet some amazing coaches and to hear their stories, their struggles, and their joys of doing what they do now, living their dream, being a fitness coach. This is for those personal trainers out there who are tired of being stuck in the gym, or for anybody else who is tired of being confined to just their 4 walls and want to step out into the unknown and finally achieve their dream. This is for you. You're going to hear some amazing stories, all the way from Paris, France to Istanbul, Turkey, from Berlin, Germany, all the way down to Barcelona, Spain. I'm telling you, these stories are going to motivate you, inspire you, and push you to take action to finally go out there and achieve your dreams. Once again, I'm Jay Kali, and this is the International Fitness Coach, living the dream.
Sziasztok! We're here with Csaba from Spring Day in Budapest, Hungary. And let me tell you, Csaba, I love this city. This place, I don't know what I expected. Obviously, I couldn't expect anything, but it blew my mind. Guys, if you ever come and traveling, you have to see this city. No one told me I had to come here. But I'm so grateful and so thankful I did. So let me start off by saying you have a beautiful city.
Thank you very much. And we have beautiful women here. So if you are interested in the history or good foods and beautiful girls, come here and enjoy the city.
You're not going to be disappointed. The history, blew my mind, even knowing there was once a Buddha and a Pest, and now it's Budapest. There's just so much I didn't even know, and it's amazing. The people are amazing. The vibe here, Adri really enjoys it. So it's blown our mind. But something else that's blown my mind is this facility.
Thank you.
You showed me around, man. Tell me a little bit about this place. It's Spring Day. It's one of its kind in Hungary, right?
Yeah. So we are very proud about our gym. This is the biggest health club in Hungary, and we would like to introduce a new way of thinking about fitness and a healthy life in our country and in our job for personal trainers and anybody who are interested in a new way of thinking in health life.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the coolest things too is what you were talking about earlier. Just the training that you're giving the coaches here.
Yeah.
What got you into this? What even got you into even coaching and helping other coaches?
It's important because they learn everything in the school, how you make a training session, but they have to know lots of things about the business and about the motivations, because we are businessmen too, so we have to earn the money, we have to travel, we have to learn new things in abroad, inside the country, and it's have a cost.
Yeah, it does have a cost, and I think if you really break down the numbers, what is it? I know in the States it's roughly a very high turnover rate for personal trainers, very high, and we're talking every 2 to 3 years. People come in, 2 to 3 years later, they're out because either they can't sustain themselves, they can't sustain their family, maybe it's too much work. So it's nice to hear that there's an actual gym that's taking care of their coaches to make them better and actually make them businessmen, because that's what we are. We're entrepreneurs to an extent because we're supporting ourselves.
Yeah, I think it's very important to understand that business in the health club or in personal training, it's not something from devil. They had to learn the way how you build a personal brand, because there you have to have a message to the people. Without any message, you have only the prices.
That's right. And then if someone sees the price, they can balk at it and be like, you know, that's too much for me, and they step away. And you lose a client, you lose someone that you can help for the rest of their life.
If the prices go down, the quality will go down, and nobody like it.
Man, that's great points. Great points. I don't think a lot of people even bring those up, but that's spot on. So, what got you into helping coaches, and what got you into personal training in the first place?
We try to show that to change your life, you don't have to make it in a big step, because it not work. We teach the way in little steps with little results, and in a long way you will find the good solutions. The solution is not one thing in the future. The solution is a new way of thinking, a new way of life. This is my opinion.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing. No, I love it. I mean, I think that, if, like we were talking about earlier, if there's no vision there, how can you work towards that vision, right? And it's, like you're saying, it's not just changing one point, it's changing your whole outlook to everything. We're talking about the different trainers and charging less money and things like that. But I'm more curious of what started you. You said before you're an HR guy.
Yeah, I was.
And now you coach others, and you train other people, but you also help other coaches too.
Yes, training was a nice part in my life, but it wasn't my original job. I was an HR manager in a mobile phone company, but after that I will make a big change in my life, and I try to find something which makes me happy, and the training was because my past comes from water. I was a free diver, and I am a free diver now.
Wow.
And I try to find a new way of training which helps to reach a better results in the water.
Okay.
And I compare these two things because as a personal trainer, my job is more than 80% comes from the motivation.
Yes.
This is an HR subject. So, of course, it's very important to know the right way of exercise to show the people. But if you are not able to motivate them,
what's it worth?
The change in their life it never will come.
That's very, very, very good point. I think that's spot on. Spot on. I think that a lot of trainers and things like that think like, well, I made you a program, here's your program, go do it, and that's all there is to it. But you're saying that your job is 80% motivation.
Yeah, exactly. To write a training plan and the diet, this is the easiest way of our job. How you can reach that person want to reach the change? This is the question. How you can motivate them? What is the fire in your job and in their mind that they want to reach the change in their life? This is the key. If you find it, you will be a good trainer, a good motivator, and a good businessman, of course.
Absolutely. I think those are words of gold, as they say right there. If you can find the reason that can someone motivate somebody, you're going to be the best coach, the best trainer, and the best businessman you can be.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't say nothing better than that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
This is our goal.
So what would you say is the biggest obstacle or difficulty that you've overcame being a coach?
You have to find your own way, and you have to find your message to the people. This is the key of the personal brand. This is the key of your job, and your message will bring up from the others.
That will separate you from the pack.
Yeah.
The message that you're putting out there to others is what's going to differentiate you from everybody else.
Message is very important. If you don't have a message, how you can give a solution to the people's life without message?
Wow.
It's not worse. Oli had a message.
Man, that's
Oli
awesome.
had a message. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Schwarzenegger has a message. The biggest name in sport and in health life, they have a message.
There you go. Take that one to the bank. Have a message. Have a message that's going to help you out a lot. What would you say you learned that from one of your mentors, or who do you think? What is maybe the biggest lesson that you learned from your mentor that you're willing to give away? I'm
a very lucky man because I had 3 great mentors. Robert Das Remedios from California, Josh Hankin from Nevada, and Martin Rooney from South Carolina.
Good old Rune dog.
Yeah.
Martin, he's awesome.
Yeah. One of the biggest message was, it comes from Josh Hankin, who told about the healthy body. And what does it mean, the healthy body? Healthy body not means the six-pack. Healthy body means a life without pain. It's very important because he had many problems with his back, and I had lots of health problems when I was a little child. When I was 8, I spent 2 months in a hospital.
Wow.
And many trainers talk about that the sport was a part of my life from the little child.
Yeah.
For me, it's not.
Okay.
For me, it's not. The sport was part of my life from 1994. About these health problems. So when Josh told about the body without pain, it was awesome. Yeah, this is the key. A body and a life without any pain. This is the first step of the health. And after that, of course, it's important to you, the six-pack, you can reach it if you want, but this is the first.
But if you're in pain and your back's always hurting all the time, and you have the six-pack, what's the six-pack worth?
Exactly.
If your shoulder's broken, or if your knee's busted, and things like that. Wow.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Exactly, yeah.
Man.
So thanks, Josh. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Josh. I like that one too, buddy. That was awesome. That's a good one. Is there anything else that you would tell coaches that would help them? I mean, you've already given us a lot of gold today. I mean, a lot of great points, a lot of great nuggets of wisdom. But is there anything else that you would like to tell coaches?
Yeah, I think our colleagues everywhere in the world, one of the most important thing to try to understand the people, try to understand the deep goals in the people, because somebody told you that he or she wants to lose 5 kilograms and 10 pounds. It's nothing. Why he or she wants to lose the weight? Because their partner told that you are fat, that you have to lose your weight, or they have a goal. It's important because if you don't know the real goal in the mind, in the people, you are not able to help to reach them, because always there will be a part in the job when they have to step out from the comfort zone. And without the deep goals, you are not able to reach it.
You know, you bring up a great point.
Thank you very much.
A great point on this, because it actually kind of leads me into 2 questions. I'm going to ask you the first one first, which would be, you talked about your problems whenever you were a child and how you were in the hospital for 2 months, and then you stepped out of that comfort zone. And you're telling other coaches to look and figure out for their clients what's going to help them step out of their comfort zone. Can you explain a little bit on how you stepped out of your comfort zone and what motivated you?
Yeah, I really had a big problem in the hospital, but I had the goals somewhere in the future.
A vision.
My vision was that I would be a diver.
Okay.
I will be a diver. I was a little child. I will be a diver. I don't know how and when and how I can reach them, but I have to be a diver, and it's not possible that I won't reach it. And it's helped me. And
a vision to fire the
vision.
The fire.
And my mother knows the only one thing that I will do everything. He promised me that I can watch the sea. We will go there, and it was the key sentence, the word, the sea.
So having someone to believe in you.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. The other part on that question that I wanted to ask also that I wanted to raise was, you were talking about find the why, find the reason and the why in your clients, but I think you also have to find the reason and the why in yourself. on why are you wanting to do this? You know, with such a high turnover rate in the industry, what's your why? You know, that's something that as a businessman and as a business owner, because you have to wake up and go to your job. You have to want to push yourself to acquire more. So to have that why in yourself on why you're doing this is a big reason that I think you need to look inside also. Would you agree?
Yes, I want to make a revolution in Hungary in the personal trainers' way of thinking. A revolution.
Big picture. That's a big picture.
Because I think personal training is much more than to write a training plan or write a diet. We want to change the people's life in a better way. Our goal is that they will be satisfied that the picture in the mirror when they look into it. Because if somebody is satisfied with the picture in the mirror, it means that the body and the mind are balanced.
Powerful.
Yeah.
It actually, speaking of mentors and Martin Rooney and stuff like that, a big one that I learned from him was the easiest way to get to the mind is through the body.
Yeah.
If you can work on the body for your clients and for yourself, it's going to be a straight, direct shot right to your mind and bringing that balance together, like you just said, Csaba.
Exactly.
Man. So, Csaba, if anybody's ever in Budapest, which I recommend again that you come check this place out because Spring Day is amazing. How can they get a hold of you? How can they get in contact with you?
You will find my website and the Spring Day Health Club website in the video and under the video.
Yep.
And if you have any questions about the clubs or you would like to contact me, please write to me and I will give you any answers that you want.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm going to put all the links in the information for the video, so it's just click, easy and simple. I'll even put your email address if that's okay.
That's okay.
Guys, hit him up, shoot any message you have. He's offering it to you. Why not? I mean, that's amazing. And if you're ever in Budapest, once again, please come check out this facility. You're not going to be disappointed. Csaba, thank you. I really appreciate it, man. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.